Hello guys, I'm Timothy Earle from Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to another edition of Ballin Out with Tim Earle. Today we've got some more college football to be talking about with you guys. This one, we have three plays that we'll talk about. The Battle of Miami's Miami of Ohio versus Miami, Louisville and Georgia Tech, Stanford and Hawaii. Small slate, but don't worry, Saturday, big card. Ready for that one. But we got three games that we'll talk about before we jump into it. If you guys are interested in some passes, NFL pass, $6.99. Earle Sports Bets will have about 200 to 250 NFL plays throughout the entire season, maybe more. College football, I mean, we have 30 of them up for this week alone. So if you guys are interested in that, $5.99 or both of them, $7.99 for the entire season-long pass. If you guys are interested in grabbing those, all of them over on the picksandparlays.net website. Also, if you guys are interested, or if you guys can, follow Earle Sports Bets on all social media platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those are linked down below. Lots of content coming out, especially with college football starting up, NFL starting up, and before we know it, college basketball will be here too. Make sure you guys are checking that out. All of those linked down below. Let's jump into it. We'll start with the Battle of Miami. Miami of Ohio versus Miami of Florida. The Florida Miami is 17.5-point favorites with a total of 46. And I feel like this is a very similar slot to there was Michigan State, I believe, or somebody. It's a little bit of a look-ahead spot for Miami. Oh, NC State. It's the same spot as NC State was for me because Miami gets Texas A&M at home next week. So they are in a big look-ahead spot for that one. Miami of Ohio, this is their big game. This is their biggest game of the season, and they are pumped for it. And I'm whenever I see these types of matchups, I'm going to grab points. I'm grabbing Miami of Ohio plus the 17.5. I think they keep it close. I think Miami, Florida runs more of a vanilla play style so that they don't give too much away because Texas A&M next week. So I'm grabbing Miami of Ohio plus the 17.5. We'll head over to Louisville and Georgia Tech in some ACC action. Louisville minus 7.5, total of 49.5. This one is technically on a neutral site. It is in the Atlanta Falcons Stadium in Georgia, so technically it's still a Georgia Tech home game. Doesn't matter. Georgia Tech's going to be really, really rough this year. They didn't bring it back a lot, and Louisville should be pretty strong. I think they'll be 4th, 5th in the ACC, somewhere in that range, a 8 to 9 win team. I think Louisville powers through in this one. I'll take them minus the 7.5. The last game we'll talk about is Stanford and Hawaii. Stanford is only a 3-point favorite now with a total of 58.5. This one opened up at a 9 and it's dropped all the way down. It's all recency bias. Everybody saw what Hawaii did versus Vanderbilt, how they kept it really close. That was only a 1-score game in Vandy, and everybody's super hyped up on it. I think the line has dropped too much. We're grabbing the Stanford Cardinal minus the 3. I know originally when this first came out, Hawaii, 9 points. I was looking all over it. At 3, no, I'm grabbing Stanford in this one. I'll grab them minus the 3 points in Hawaii. Those are the 3 free picks for college football on Friday. Once again, if you guys are interested in grabbing season-long passes, we'll have a lot of plays, and they'll go up early so you guys can beat some line movements. All the prices right there, picksandparlays.net website. Make sure you guys are following Earle Sports Bets on all social medias. Recap time. We're grabbing Miami of Ohio plus the points. We'll be grabbing Louisville minus 7.5, and we'll be grabbing Stanford minus 3. That's going to do it for this edition of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck.